Hey, my name is Etherwood. Thank you so much to the guys at Urban Creative for having me. I just wanted to talk a little bit about what's been going on for me, I guess, during lockdown. Usually I make drum and bass, and I get a lot of my inspiration from travelling. I live in a camper van, usually, as you can probably tell. So I travel around Europe a lot, and we travel through the Alps and stay on mountains and anywhere that looks pretty. So that's where a lot of my inspiration comes from. It always has been nature, really. I'm always sort of out as opposed to in. You know, my studio space changes quite a lot because I get a bit sort of stagnant if I'm in one place for too long. So I've got a little setup in the van, and we travel around, my girlfriend and I. And obviously since lockdown kicked in, we've been unable to travel, you know, like everyone else. But that's put a huge sort of, it's really stifled my creativity quite a lot, to sort of come up with brand new tunes. So instead of just not doing anything, you know, all the time and getting really down and frustrated, I decided to do something that I've wanted to do for ages, and that was to do some acoustic, sort of unplugged covers of some of my own tunes. Also because I wanted to sort of give something to sort of my fan base, and you know, sort of a two-way thing, really. I knew I was going to enjoy it, and I hoped that my fans would appreciate it too. So I started off doing just acoustic, just me and my guitar, and putting them, sort of recording them on my phone, just sticking them on Instagram. And yeah, it was really therapeutic, and I think by the reaction, you know, it went down really well. So that was a massive thing for me, really. I think that really sort of saved me over the last few months, and now we're currently talking about trying to, you know, do something with them all. So yeah, I think there's always a way to be creative, you know, even when you think there's nothing there, you know, you sort of have to. I mean, this situation is mad, isn't it? I mean, I don't think anyone saw this coming, but I knew that I couldn't just sit around all day, you know, playing Scrabble and drawing. So I had to do something. So that's what I did. There's a few of them on my Instagram page, and today I'm going to do another one. I'm going to do a cover of In Love by Chasing Status, Jenna G, and it's one of my favourite drum and bass tunes, and I wanted to do the same, really, just take it out of context. And I feel like when I was doing the acoustic songs, a reinterpretation of them really brings out the lyrics a lot and brings out the melodies. And a lot of the time, drum and bass is so fast that you're so distracted by the pace of it and the energy that sometimes you may overlook the lyrics or some of the chords or whatever. So I was trying to slow it down a little bit and really get that message across. So yeah, so I'm going to do that in a second. The thing I love about the Urban Creative slogan is that I remember when I first started producing, and I know a lot of people have the same problem, and there's a lot of self-doubt, and you question yourself all the time. You know, you get something done and you listen to someone else, you know, one of your favourite artists, and you know, you've only just started producing, and you listen to it and you think, this is crap, you know, but then you play it to one of your mates and they're like, this is really good. And it takes a lot of self-confidence and a lot of bravery to really push yourself in that direction in order to be creative. You know, you have to take some risks, and you have to be confident, you have to be brave, you have to put yourself out there, and then that's when you get the rewards, you know. And be kind, you know, kindness and goodwill would go a hell of a long way in this industry. I think, it's quite easy for the sort of the fame, if you like, I'm not talking from my own experience, but a lot of musicians have quite a hell of an ego on them, and there's a lot to be said for people who can maintain that integrity. I can remember someone telling me a story about Bowie. He was playing a show, and I think the support band, they weren't sure who he is, and he walked into their changing room, and they said, "Oh, we go and get us a crate of lager." And Bowie was headlining, and he disappeared. 10 minutes later, came back with a crate of lager for them, and they were like, "Don't you know who that is? It's David Bowie." And they were like, "Oh God!" But he didn't even question it. He just went, and he's such a revered figure, and he's such a special person. I think kindness goes a hell of a long way, definitely. So yeah. Anyway, without further ado, I'm going to play this song for you, and I hope that you like it. Peace out. Should be able to hear the birds. I've got the windows open because it's so hot. Try to explain. I know it's complicated, but I still have this feeling, more serious than butterflies. My inside's so sore, finding it hard to let go, 'cause I'm still in love. I'm in love with you, baby. I'm in love. Whoa, I'm an idiot. I'm a legal idiot. I'm an Englishman in New York. Here we are again. I know I shouldn't give in, but I crave the feeling of you giving it back to me. Makes me want you more. Know that this is wrong, but I'm still in love. I'm in love with you, baby. I'm in love. Big up Urban Creative. Thanks for having me. Peace out, everyone. Hope you're all staying well and safe and happy, etc. Love you all.